Here we go. So it looks like Alex is the first player. Hello, everyone. My name's Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. You're watching Flight Club. It is Saturday. It is Flight Club. And if you want to be a part of the Flight Club, all you got to do is type !Flight Club in the chat. If you're in Discord, there's also a link to that in the Flight Club channel. Just go ahead and take a peek at that. My co-commentator is from the community. That's something we've been doing here for all the Flight Clubs is...
Hi, my name is Rogelio, and I'm really happy to be here today.
This is going to be a good time, man. I'm excited. So for our first game here, we got two aces. We got Akhter versus Alex Farley. Now, if you guys know, every week for Flight Club, I update the rules a little bit. Now, today is a little bit plain. Why is it plain? Well, we just got new points. So I had to simplify a little bit. I know I'm interested in exploring some of the small things that people can do, things that are just a little bit different. So today's rules are pretty simple. We want hyperspace with the new points. All right, new points are on hyperspace, and that is the plan. So Akhter, I assigned him the Empire. Alex, I assigned him the Separatists. And honestly, one of the things I try to do is also try to pair up people with a faction that they're not super familiar with, and this just gives more different a different perspective on the lists and the playing styles than what we usually see. But let's go ahead and Rogelio, go ahead and break down these lists for me.
Okay. Well, on this side we have the Empire, and Akhter Khan is playing them. And I think this is an indication of how the Empire is going to be in hyperspace from now on, because we have the Twin Inquisitor, the Initiative 4, the Seventh Sister, and the Fifth Brother with fire control system and concussion missiles. I guess that the Fifth Brother is going to be missing his homing missiles, but this is still good for it. And now we have the new additions here, which was the Interceptor Initiative 1, 3 of them on this side. And on the other side, we have CIS, Vulture Swarm. Here we have 6 Vultures, 6 Trade Federation drones, and 2 hyenas, one of them with plasma torpedoes, both of them with plasma torpedoes, which is actually quite good against ships with plenty of shields. And they went down, I think, at one point in cost. And I think we have 2 Discord missiles, and the rest of the Vultures have the Strouts. Yeah, that's it. So that's basically we have 8 ships against 5.
Now, a couple of things I want to point out here about both these players. I'm pretty familiar with them. I've had the awesome opportunity to meet them both in person, play with them, talk to them about X-Wing and about life. And Akhter, he is absolutely known, especially now after Space Jam, after making the cut 4 times with a scum swarm that had, I believe, 6 ships in it, if I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head. So not surprised that when I gave him hyperspace, that he decided to go with a little bit more ships in order to try to utilize those, the higher ship count numbers. He is used to that. Now he's got some double repositioning on those initiative ones. I'm curious to see how he uses those. Then Alex on the right side, I've seen him fly a myriad of different lists. I know one of the things he was really in favor of for a long time was 5 X-Wings. He likes having those, 5 chunky ships that punch hard. Now, he is someone who hasn't flown too much of the Separatist faction competitively, and he went for the Swarm because he knew it was good. But you'll notice with the points a little bit, he's got most of the toys in there, but not quite everything. He doesn't have struts, for instance, on those 2 Discord droids. I'm curious to see how this shakes out. Now, reminder to everybody, you can bet for these games, ! Bet. And what are we betting? We're betting GSP points, not real cash. If you're new here, this is all just imaginary money, imaginary credits that you guys get for watching Gold Squadron, for subbing, all that. You could check your balance by typing ! points, and you can bet with the instructions on the bottom right hand of your corner. What can you spend those points on? We do giveaways for it. We have animations you guys can trigger on the screen. Different fun things that we do. But super excited to take a look at who's going to win this match. Now, Rogelio, my question to you is, who do you think has the advantage in this matchup? If you were playing Choose Your Champion at home, what would you be doing?
To be honest, it's a difficult pick because usually I would say in this type of matchup, the CIS Swarm will have the advantage because of the number of ships. But right now, the difference is not that big, and you know how hard the Inquisitors can be to hit with that, the evade and the force available, and also they have a great dial. So I think it will be like a close game. And but if you ask me, I mean, I would prefer the CIS Swarm. But I think it's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, it's going to be. I agree. I absolutely agree with you. We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. One of the things I want to see from Alex is how he's going to approach one of the really common things when people aren't too familiar with the droid swarm. They can get kind of blocky and stuck just a bit. I want to see if he's willing to spread these vultures apart and spread the field a little bit, be a little bit less predictable, especially if Akhter's able to start closing the net around him.
Yeah, that's actually the difficult part of flying a swarm like that you need to position them effectively. If not, you're just stuck with Initiative 1 droids that can die in a single shot or in a single attack. So you don't position them correctly, you just waste their potential. And if he's not familiar with them, that may prove a little bit difficult. And even more so against a player like Akhter can.
Oh yeah, he's so good. He's so good. He's a really good player. One of the jokes, now if you guys don't know about Akhter, he's out of Australia. And the season where I did the world tour last summer, he was consistently placing second in a bunch of events, or he would end up in the getting eliminated in the top 4. So, just on the cusp of always winning. But last season, I think one of the favorite things, and it is the Australian style to razz each other a little bit, but one of my favorite things that I've seen was the joke going around saying that that Akhter only thinks there's 25 letters in the alphabet. You might be wondering what does that mean? Well, there's another X-Wing player. He is out of Singapore who's absolutely amazing, named XY. So, and the reason is because he can never get past XY, because XY in the same season knocked him out of so many different events. Was absolutely fantastic. So anyway, I know that's just a little X-Wing trivia for you guys, but let's look at this approach here. I wonder if Alex is going to bring. There you go. He's split up a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying to cover both arcs, anticipating the maneuvers of the Alpha. I think the 1 and the 2 that are coming, the green and brown, are coming to the middle of the board, and he's still keeping half of the swarm looking the other way in case the blue guy approaches. And actually, I don't see a way that the blue guy can avoid this this confrontation there. I'm not sure if that's what Akhter was trying to provoke, but this guy seemed a little bit lonely. The blue guy.
Somebody in the chat real quick saying, what's Akhter's really name? It's Akhter. That is his real name, Akhter Khan. I know it's a super strong name. That is his name. He was born that way.
Yeah, it sounds like a warlord name or something.
It sure does. All right, so looks like he's bringing that green interceptor here into the flank of some of those vultures. It's going to be at range 1, has a focus. Remember, Alex does get to shoot first. Ooh, we got a rock. Oh, no.
That may be very bad for an interceptor there. He gets a crit there, or
I reckon
even if he just gets a single damage, that may just kill him after the attacks.
Right.
And even without mods, it's going to be even more
Well, he's still alive, but
Okay,
he won't be for long.
he got away with it.
Sometimes you can. All right, so looks like this one is just scooting in with the 2 forward there. Likely just a focus.
Yeah, most likely he's going to try to keep some distance there. You don't want to go all in into them. I think the approach that Akhter is taking is a little bit dangerous because CIS swarms like to joust, and I'm not sure if the interceptors are supposed to do so.
Oops. Just noticed. That wasn't supposed to be that way. All right. So one of the things I want to see here is with the Inquisitors all the way on the top there, the 7th sister and 5th brother, he's going to have a little bit of trouble getting those guys all the way back into the fight. And right now he is thinking about his different options that he has with that blue one. That blue interceptor in the bottom left.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure what Akhter was to joust. Now he has, I think, ways to engage there already. Yeah, and I don't see how he can.
Yeah, he decided to go ahead and take the focus and just deal with it.
Yeah, both of in the bound guys even without. Can you hear me, dude?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, and now Big Brother just decided to go the other side. I wonder if he can. I mean, if he can survive this turn, might get a good position with Big Brother coming the other way, and the 7th sister coming from. It's just going to happen.
Mm-hmm. One of the things we need to point out is yellow and red are the ones that have the Discord missiles. I just noticed I have it incorrect on the overlay. I got to switch them around. Okay, red is going to go ahead and Buzz Droid out.
He's actually shooting
and
in the first.
It looks like did it overlap?
That missile for this one. It's really close.
And it does click on there just barely.
It did. Not sure. I think distortion the knob of the base. Does that count as overlapping there?
Yeah, it does, because nubs only ever count for overlapping when it comes to movement and bombs, things of that sort.
That was close.
So now the question is, can Akhter find a horseshoe and and maybe Brown lives?
Why in the back?
I doubt it, but it could happen. And as we can see, 5th brother does not have a shot.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for.
And did Akhter not have range to the buzz droids when he measured there? I think he forgot that he could shoot them.
I think he didn't measure, but because yeah, most likely because he did have range, I think.
So people are saying it was in range. Ah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there's the first damage onto Brown.
I think that's going to be a dead interceptor.
Another range 2 shot into the Brown interceptor.
That's going to be a
Whiffs
dead
on that attack. Range 3 from Pink going into that same one.
Okay.
Spends his calculate. Got another one.
Okay, he's getting. I think Akhter is getting lucky there.
He might, but what might end up screwing him is the fact that he forgot to shoot the buzz droids. Whiffs here on this attack. We got to remember that we can shoot those.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to end up taking a crit. So let me go ahead and finish this call. You're going to do the dice on the next one, right? So one crit.
And then he has to overlap the block next turn, right?
Yes, he will be overlapping the rock next turn. All right, it's a range 3 shot. He'll have 4 dice. Drops all the dice out the box. You guys didn't see it, but I did. And got it. Akhter might come out of this pretty clean. Another range 3 shot. Oh, 2. Next one, and more evades. And here is the last shot. This is coming from the hyena in the back, and double blanks. All right,
actually went quite well for him.
Brown in the background, or Brown can't shoot, yeah. Looks like does he get range 1 there? Yeah, so it's all range 2 shots.
Taking only 1 damage out of so many shots actually feels bad for Alex, and great for Akhter, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the yellow droid right there at range 2, I think is going to get the majority of the shots because it is carrying the other buzz droid. Here we go. 3 dice coming in. 3 dice with a focus. He can spend these with abandon because there's nothing shooting after him, and that's going to be 2 hits.
Like I was saying, I think it
takes 1.
This feels kind of bad for Alex because he got 8 shots and he only managed to deal 1 damage.
Let's see. He's going again into yellow. He's going to spend the focus for 2 again. And he's going to take another damage. And it is a structural damage. Now, let's not forget that Akhter had a chance to fire at the buzz droids and missed it. It is a missed opportunity. He did measure range. He saw it. And it's a really common thing we've been seeing lately is people forgetting the fact that they can fire. Guys, you can always shoot the buzz droids. Shoot them. All you need is 1 damage. 1 damage kills them. And it doesn't cause any harm. They're just dead. They're just gone. It's all bonus.
Yeah, I mean, usually people don't take the shot because they may be missing another target, but right now the first brawler didn't have anything else to shoot at, so that would have been the best option. He could have avoided that.
All right, it is still early. Having only lost 2 hull on a single buzz droid, that only put him behind by 12 points. But I think both players still have a lot of options. Let's go ahead and make sure we update that damage over here. And that was a structural damage. Remember, he does have to fly off of that rock, so could easily die. Now let's talk about another mistake that actually happened there. Alex put the buzz droids behind the interceptor, which means he's just going to fly away from it. If he would have put it in the front, that would have guaranteed a crit, another damage next turn. But now, oh no, he couldn't put it in front because of the rock. You're right. You're right. You're right. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about that. Duh. There's a rock in the way. So yay, bonus. So what are you thinking about this turn, Rogelio?
Well, I think it's going to be a little bit tricky for the interceptors to get away again. I think the 2 hyenas coming from behind and the other 2 droids may actually catch that guy. And but the difference is that the 5th row is coming in, and the 7th sister is also going to have a shot. I think that most likely the brown guy is going to be dead. So it will come down to how good rolls, how much damage the 5th brother and the 7th sister can put in. If they manage to shut down 1 droid each, that will give them a good advantage. But if not, I think they may get into trouble next turn.
Mm-hmm. Now, anybody who's tuning in, who's just joining us, I know some people have been asking, when did the announcement happen yet? Has he talked about the Worlds thing yet? We'll talk about it after this game. That's the plan. You literally have a countdown right there at the top of your screen to our announcement. We've had some sleuths out there start to figure it out and start to uncover some not so hidden things that I had to put out already to have it prepared for today. But you'll get some more details here pretty soon. All right, so we got some movement. Red Vulture.
I think he's going for the block there.
Say that one more time.
I think he's going for the block there on the brown guy, so he cannot leave the rock and just stay there in case he survives the roll.
I mean, that'd be nice. He'd at least get some extra shots.
Yeah, I think. But he's what do you think he's going to do with the other vultures? He's going all in on the Inquisitor.
Yep, he's going for those Inquisitors for sure. I mean, they alone can tank so many 2-die shots. It's ridiculous. They're extremely defensive, and I want to see where Akhter puts them. Taking the calculate.
I think he's just going to. Yeah, I think he's just going to go slow with the Inquisitor and take Tagalog to shoot from afar, and probably the 7th sister is going to do probably 1 or 2 bank just to come in slowly, try to keep some distance. I mean, range 3 attacks is better for them because they have the ordnance shot and they get 4 dice to defend. So I think that they have no reason to go fast with the Inquisitor. And what I'm worried about are the interceptors. I mean, they are most likely going to bump around there.
Maybe Blue can be a god and do a 3 sloop here. All right, so there's a bump. Did interceptors? I forget what's the interceptor turnaround now. Do they have a 5K? No, it's 4. The 5K would fit over those droids.
And a 3 sloop. Yeah, and the twist loop they have, yeah, twist signal loop. Yeah, he went for the block, and that's
And he
going
got
to pay
it.
off because he's, yeah.
Let's
Let's
find
see, he
out.
survives the ball.
And he's
Yeah,
gone.
he's dead. He's gone.
He never had a chance. Akhter
Yeah,
started
it was
this game.
pretty difficult. Yeah.
Akhter started this game saying, "You know what? I'm just gonna start with one hand tied behind my back." And losing that shit pretty early, it was rough.
Yeah, it's just making it interesting. And there we go, the one back.
And I think looking at it, he might be thinking about target lock here. Again, we have
most likely.
We have concussion missiles on those Inquisitors.
How many shots will be the Seven Sisters taking? Like 3? Probably 3. Yeah, the yellow guy. Yeah, probably 3 shots. I think it's safe enough to take the target lock.
I think Marsh Glyph is making a Star Trek joke in the chat. I really don't understand it. Do the red shirts die? Explain, please. All right, but anyway, looks like Seven Sister did the one bank and is just out of range for target locks. And Fifth Brother
for target locks.
Oh, I'm hearing an echo of myself.
Yeah, I think the fifth player is going to go probably just one straight as well. So he may be trying to focus the same guy down in case that the Seven Sisters doesn't kill him, but not sure.
All right, here we go. There's the Fifth Brother.
Okay, he went 2 straight.
So where Seven Sister was able to get the target lock onto the green Vulture. Fifth Brother, that means you're going to have to split up targets here. I think you probably take it onto yellow to get it off the board to make sure you get rid of that Discord before it fires.
Yeah, and also before he can shoot the Seventh Sister, will be make it safer for her. Yeah, I think you go for the yellow one. You need to take some red dice off the board. What do you think is the winning condition for Akhter here? Like how many droids
kill more ships.
Kill?
All right, yeah, there's the buzz droids.
Yeah, I mean, but let's say that they come down to the two Inquisitors against how many droids do you think they can hold?
Well, let's discuss that after we finish this engagement here really quickly, because I think that'll change the conversation just a little bit. So here's the first concussion missile charge from Seventh Sister into the green Vulture. Only one hit.
One hit.
Definitely wants to spend the target lock on that.
Yeah. And 2. That's decent. And 1 evade.
He can spend both force to add a crit here if he wants. Yellow's going to be
one of the yellow things.
Yes. Just going to go ahead and pick. It's a direct hit. He's gone.
The direct hit. Oh.
Yellow taken off the table by the concussion missile trigger there. And now here's the question. Does he want to trigger seventh? Oh, no, this is seventh sister. Sorry, different ability. I was thinking about fifth brother. Okay. So got a ship there. Now he's got another shot.
Doesn't have a target lock. Now the fifth brother doesn't have a target lock, so he has to shot the basic attack up to blue.
Yeah, I think I would have shot red instead because red is still worth more points because it started carrying discords.
I'll hit crit, and oh, that's an evade. Okay, so it's safe.
And that's going to be safe. Vultures are up.
So now
I think it's going to go ahead and start with the bomber in the back, who doesn't have any shots.
The other, yes, range 1 into green. 3 dice. Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
Oh, yeah.
Spending a crit for hit crit.
And that's going into the green. He's taking hit crit on green.
Let's see what it is.
Direct hit!
So direct hit.
Gone.
Oh, he's off the board.
Another interceptor just popped off the board. So, pro TTS tip here, never unlock a ship and remove it. Always delete it, just in case you did what Akhter did accidentally. You could use the restore function to put it right back where it was before. All right, going range 3 from green vulture to 7 sister.
Just one. 24 dice, and it's safe.
All right, going at the same target from downtown. 7 sister still has both her force, only 1 crit.
Again, 4 dice, should be fine. Yeah, 2 evades.
Ooh, only 5th brother. Spend calculate for just 1 at this point.
Yeah, he has no reason not to spend it. I mean, actually got the 1 evade. Oh, range 2? Yeah, that's range 2.
Man, the blanks, the 2 dice attacks, when you start having that blank hit or blank focus every time, that hurts so much.
Yeah, that's the difference with the A-wings. The A-wings can use that just advanced optics to make it a hit.
Mm-hmm. And spends there for the evade. Last shot here. Blue vulture going into 5th brother. Last shot for the vultures, that is. And another blank focus.
Yeah, that's bad. And against an Inquisitor, it's pretty unlikely to hit.
Oh, there it is. You spoke too soon, my friend. Takes his shield.
So I guess after getting so many shots, you are due to get a blank. Now the revenge shot from the dead interceptor.
All right, looks like we're going range 1 into the bomber from green before he's removed from the table. Looking for 2, that's average. And he got 3.
Oh,
hit, crit.
Hit, crit.
Cloud obstruction, thank you very much. But a crit gets through. Let's find out what's in the box. Panicked.
Another panic. Okay.
That's 2 stress added to that
And
bomber.
And nothing.
And whiffs on that attack. So only gets 1 damage overall. Now, one of the things I want to point out is I know that the interceptors have been really squishy and they've gone fast. The TIE V1s are, even though he's behind 24 to 62, the TIE V1s, he's got to take care of those points, play patiently, and use them to his advantage, because that's how Akhter's. That's, you were asking me about the win condition, right? I think with enough time and patience, the 2 TIE V1s win every single time versus, what has he got? 7 ships left? I think they would win every single time with enough time. But with 39 minutes left, I think if the interceptor can contribute 1 to 2 kills, I'm going to say 1.5 kills. You take a ship off the board and take one of those hyenas off the board, both of those TIE V1s can take care of the rest. That's what I think. But it depends. Of course, Alex gets an opinion in this as well. What are you thinking?
Yeah, well, the question that I have right now is, I think the 7 Sister is in a good position, but the 5th brother cannot really move easily there because of the Ostro is flying around, and I'm not sure what the interceptor is going to do, because he can try to be behind them, but it's really easily blocked there if the doors just move slowly. So it's going to be difficult to approach because we have the 2 rocks on the sides, we have the boss droids in the middle, and then the interceptor is not in a great position. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. And I'm thinking that he may actually just turn to the left and shoot with everything he has against that 7 Sister. And I don't know. Seems dangerous.
Well, one of the things we got to take into account is red cannot go to the left because red does not have struts unless he's willing to risk taking damage there. No struts on red.
Okay.
So he's had to go somewhere there. Somewhere else.
Yeah, the thing is that now he's going to be in range to lock with the hyenas and shoot those plasma torpedoes. So it's going to be a little bit more dangerous for the Inquisitors to approach now. And again, I don't think that the 5th brother has a good way to do so because of those droids and the rocks around it. I think he's going to go slow, probably. I wonder how many of those droids are going to turn against the 7 Sister.
Oh, all right. Turning it around. I think he's trying to catch 5th brother going fast or that interceptor turning in with the Talon roll. Let's see where else they're going.
Yeah, because I think the 7 Sister is just going to do 1 bank or 1 straight. I think he's committing too hard on that. Doing that double Talon roll there, I think it's committing too hard.
Well, let's find out. It really just depends on. After. I think if you can catch 7 Sister in front of half the arcs, I think it's worth it. But we'll find out. Ooh, he's making a sandwich here. I like it. He's trying to make a 7 Sister sandwich. Green. It sounded like he was.
Hyenas is going to come her way to lock.
All right.
Okay.
Barrel calculator. Yeah. He's got a couple more ships. A couple reminders. I see some questions in the chat. The buzz droids are only affect enemy ships. They don't affect friendly ships. So they can. Alex can run over them as much as he wants. Here we go. Target lock time.
Those plasma torpedoes going off.
I think he's going to probably take it on 5th brother, I would guess. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really scary for an Inquisitor because, only needs to get 1 hit through to take off both shields and get half points.
Welcome to the 153 people who are hanging out with us here. Gold Squadron Flight Club every Saturday. Go ahead.
Oh, he got in there. I'm a little bit concerned because I only see 3 calculates around there. So I'm going to be on modded shots mostly. That can be dangerous for them. Oh, the Seven Sister ran away. That's a surprise.
It's smart, though.
It's smart.
There's no meat in that sandwich anymore. No Seven Sisters sandwich. She's gone. I think that's a smart move. He does have enough time to come back around and see if he can get a flank. Colin R., thank you so much.
That's why I was saying that he was committing too hard to what he was doing, because I think getting all the arcs on the fifth brother would have been better. But well, now that we have the info, and inside, I guess, those. Well, he can still shoot at the interceptor. The thing is that like I mentioned before, there are only 3 calculates on the board. I'm not sure if they're going to be enough.
Oh. And another disengage here. Yeah, boosting to the right, I think, might be the play. Or maybe, actually, I think I might boost forward. So that way he doesn't know which way you're going. He's going to go down to the bottom.
Okay, that's interesting. The thing is that there isn't that much time left. And what you mentioned is that you want to take this approach, you need to take it slowly. And I'm not sure he has enough time to do so.
All right, spends Reds calculate for hit crit. Just natty, baby. Just rolling natties with that blue interceptor. Another range 2 shot. Spend a friend's calculate for hit crit.
And he blanks. Only 1 evade.
Eating a crit there. It's a direct hit. Half points.
That's rough.
Flyover Squadron in the chat saying, can it be 6:30 yet? Oh, you got to wait for it, fam. You got to wait for it. I think it's worth the wait, but that's completely subjective. I've only been the person working on it like a crazy person for the last couple weeks.
Yeah. Dion, we are in the scenario that I was asking you before. I mean, the interceptor is not dead yet, but he's going to be dead soon. And we have the 2 Inquisitors against 7.5 droids.
Takes 1 calculate from a buddy. Hold on 1 second. Let's go ahead and finish out this attack here. Takes 3 more damage onto that gray bomber. Down to 1. Well, so what I had said earlier is that if the Alpha can get, especially one of the hyenas off the board, and you do this trade, the hyenas are worth 31 points, the bombers are worth 34, so you're gaining a little bit there, and then you need to keep the Inquisitors above half, and you just start picking away. And I think 31 minutes is more than enough time to get Akhter ahead. He's just got to be safe. He's got to be careful not to get caught by like four ships at once. But if you're only taking two ships, 2 shots at a time from long range and stuff, these Inquisitors can last a really, really long time.
Yeah, I mean, with getting 4 defensive dice against 2 dice shots, I guess as long as he doesn't get into the arc of too many droids, both of those Inquisitors should be fine. But what would you do here if you were the droid player? Would you try to go all in one of them, or split, or just stay in the middle and wait for them? What will be the best strategy there?
Well, Red is the only one that doesn't have struts, which means that you have options going in both directions at the moment. I think because Fifth Brother right now has went to the right side, he's kind of... One of two things might happen here. If Akhter continues to commit to that bottom part of the board right now, Alex could very easily catch him by taking everybody and going to our visual right side. I think that that might be a really strong play. And honestly, you don't end up in any type of losing position because you're just going to have everybody facing that right side. And if Akhter decides to try to be tricky and go to the left, you still can respond with that next turn. Seven Sisters, a little bit more difficult to guess because you don't know what direction she's going. She's completely facing that other board edge. So I think if I'm Alex, I'm gonna take the hyenas. I'm gonna take everybody and basically go hard two towards that board edge. I'm gonna take the pink and blue droids, and I'm gonna do the 90 degrees that way. Take red, go hard two to the right as well.
And what do you do about the interceptor? Because, I mean, he's almost dead, but he's not dead yet. So you need to deal with it and not just leave it there. Okay.
Oh, that's how you deal with it. 1K.
And just going slow there. Okay. And I guess they are staying in the rock, waiting for that guy to come. But now they have calculate.
Where's green going? 2 straight to clear.
Oh. Okay.
Taking a calculate, so his job is just going to be to hold on to some calculates for some friends.
And we have the first turn there.
So landing struts trigger there.
Take a is a calculate? I thought he was going to take the target lock.
So it looks like the plan.
Which one is the hyena that is almost dead? The one in the back?
The gray one, yeah, the one in the back. All right, so the bump there honestly isn't a bad thing because that means that the alpha probably can't catch him because the slowest he can go straight is 2 forward, and if he bumps into him on a turn or a bank, he can't shoot him.
Yeah, it's pretty tricky what he's going to do because, well, he's trying to be smart with that again, but I don't think it's going to work. What do you do? A variable boost? Try to put some distance there. Focus boost. I don't think the boost take him out of there. Yeah, he's not getting out of there. I thought he was going to use the scepter just to try to put some damage in and just trying to survive. And the Sun Sister is just doing a Talon.
All right. Talon roll there. I actually did hear Akhter on the table mic saying that he actually wanted to go the other direction, but that is what it is. Honestly, that position I don't think is bad.
No, because he's actually putting her behind most of the pack, and it still has some distance, so he can go slow and still keep them in range without getting too close to them. Now, what do you do here with Inquisitor? So it's only taking 1 shot, and oh, that's a target lock from that hyena, right? I think he's just going to boost and try to get away from them.
All right, where's the next? All right, well, it looks like we're moving into engagement now. So target lock is still active over there on green. The green vulture has 2 hull left. So could maybe wipe him.
Yeah.
Here's the roll. 2 crits.
Crit.
To spend that lock. Might be able to get... Spins to calculate. He has Seven Sister ability right here. If he spends both force, he can push through the crit here. I would do it.
Yeah, because you get the damage plus the possibility of adding flipping the card, right?
Yep.
Is he thinking or?
Yeah, he's thinking about it.
I think it's worth it. She's not going to get shot back, so why?
Yeah, it's. And he's gonna go ahead and spend it. That's a crit that gets through, and that card automatically gets flipped on there. That's a blinded pilot onto green. And we'll see what gets pulled from the deck now. And a weapons failure to boot. I'm sure Akhter was hoping for a double damage there.
Yeah, but I think it's good. This is still good because he already got half points there, and he's not going to be taking much damage this turn, if any.
So, Fifth Brother's going to go ahead and see if he could take out that Union Bomber, get the rest of those points on the board. Just going to spend the force.
Spend one force to get the extra die.
Hit crit and taking it.
Oh, blank out. He's gone.
All right, 58 to 78. The card was a fuel leak, but does not matter in this situation because the ship is dead.
Yeah.
That hyena does not have a shot.
I think only one shot. He's going to have only one shot of the scepter.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be blue into blue.
Yeah, let's see if this matters.
I think in the defensive position, I would have preferred to see Akhter take an evade in this situation instead of a focus.
Yeah, but I think he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to dodge the pink.
But look, the focus might end up working out anyway, and there you go, just rolls natties.
Yeah. Oh, he got a shot, main street shot. Yeah, spending one calculate for 2.
All right, spends a calculate.
And get natties again.
Okay, actually, it looks like we got to make a quick correction here on my mistake. I was getting Fifth Brother and Seven Sisters abilities confused. Seven Sisters on only on primary attack. So we'll get the players to adjust that. One moment.
Oh, okay, it's only on primary. Okay. So didn't take.
Yeah, so he doesn't take the damage.
Take any damage. Yeah, the damage has to go back to the deck also because he didn't take any damage. And he has to flip.
So no damage got pushed through there.
Oh. Okay,
Sad
I was
face
about
for
to say that. Yeah, I was about to say that this was a great turn for Akhter, but okay.
Yeah, and they're discussing it right now. And I had the same thought. Fifth Brother is any attack. Seven Sister is primaries only.
Primary.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dion, I have a favor to ask you.
Maybe. What do you need?
A friend of mine is celebrating his birthday today, and he's a huge fan of yours. So you can just wish him a happy birthday. I think he will be really happy.
What's his name?
His name is Rodolfo.
Roberto?
Rodolfo.
Rodolfo. Rodolfo,
Yeah.
happy birthday, my friend. I'm going to sing you happy birthday. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Cumpleaños a ti. Cumpleaños, cumpleaños, cumpleaños feliz. There you go. Rudolfo, that's for you, fam.
Oh, that's great, man. Thank you. I'm pretty sure he's going to appreciate it.
All right. Well, here's a question for y'all. We have 19 minutes left. It's crazy how the fact that Seven Sisters attack didn't hit there, that Akhter didn't get those half points, how much that actually does hurt. Because if it feels like that win condition is just a little bit farther out of reach, those concussion missiles are those long-range 3-die attacks that have the possibilities of doing significant more damage, and it's just a little bit rough. You're losing tools. Now he only has one missile left on Seven Sister. Fifth Brother still has all three of them. He can be a game changer if he can start getting off those homing missiles that can add a crit at the end. You can start doing some nasty stuff.
Yeah, actually, the scenario that you described where the interceptor could get 1.5 in exchange was becoming a reality, because he took off the Hyena, and with that shot from the Seven Sister, he actually had half points on the other guy. So basically, the first condition that you mentioned before was getting fulfilled. But after the correction, right now the problem is that he may not have enough time to do so. Because 18 minutes, the pace that they are playing is probably 2 or 3 rounds more, depending on how fast the shots get done. But I think it's going to be rough for Akhter. Not because he doesn't have a chance, but because he's running out of time.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and just take a calculate there on red.
Yeah, and the thing is that that Hyena has already locked the Inquisitor, and the Fifth Brother doesn't have a chance to run from that, so he may be getting shot with those plasmas. But the question is, would you go just turn to the right with that Hyena on the rock, or would you just turn down and try to catch him if he goes fast?
That's a great question. I think I'm just going to rotate to the bottom. I could rotate barrel roll off the rock. I think that's actually what I might do, because I have all 6 of my health. I'm not necessarily... I don't have to spend... I don't have to be shooting missiles. It helps, but... Okay, so he's just going to go ahead and calculate. Going to stay on the rock.
Okay.
I would have liked to see the barrel roll off. Too hard.
I think that would have given more arc, right?
Yes.
But, the thing is that he's going to have 5 guns shooting that Interceptor and the Seventh Sister. I think the Seventh Sister is just going to go slow with a 1 bank or 1 forward and still keep some distance, but there's many shots coming their way. I think this is the round that is going to decide the match, depending on how the rolls go.
I agree. So Akhter trying to decide where he wants to go. He's going to barrel roll to the left, takes him out of range 1 of a couple of the vultures, and leaves him with an arc onto the red vulture as well. Did he get out of green? He actually also got out of green's arc, the green vulture. So reduce shots by 1 and...
Okay, so I think... Well, he needs to focus down 1 guy, so he got out of green, so I guess he should be taking the target lock at the red guy so that he can get focus him down in case that the Seventh Sister cannot finish him. He still had a shot with the blue guy. Also, the red guy is more expensive, right? Because he has he was one of the Discord missiles carrier. So yeah, I think he should target lock.
I think you take the target lock, you fire that last missile for sure.
Yeah, he has to take some risk. I know that it's risky not to take a defensive token, but at this point, the only way he's going to win is if he takes down some droids.
100% agree.
Yeah, you go for it.
And looks like he's going to go ahead and take a barrel roll to the left and rely on his ability to try to push some damage through.
Oh, I think he was trying to be too clever there with Inquisitor. He doesn't have time to be playing around. Now he's giving a shot. Plasma torpedo shot there.
Yeah.
With a cat blade, dragon lock. I think he wants to cautious.
Yeah, a little bit too clever there.
Yeah, I think his best chance was to go just one forward and take the range 1 attack, use his ability to reduce the bonus, and just like risk it. I mean,
well, it's not the Grand Inquisitor.
Also with the Seven Sister. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
It's all right. And fire control system there for crit. There we go. 2 eyeballs. Takes all 3 and is off the board. And the blue interceptor has to flip 1 direct hit. And he doesn't get to shoot because he died at initiative 4.
Oh, that feels awful, man.
That is... Oof.
That feels bad.
Shock and awe.
I thought he was going to focus on the red guy because he had avoided or dodged the arc from the green guy. So I thought he was going to focus down the red guy to take some more damage there.
Yeah, so removed from the table there. This puts Alex ahead 79 to 93.
Yeah, I think.
And he was able to reach him.
Half points here and
all that effort to try to get out and could not.
Yeah, he only needs to get one hit through to take half points, and that's 3 hits. This is rough. Hit, crit.
Yeah, he gets 3 dice. One blank though is a crit to the hull.
Yeah, that's a crit too.
Spends both and takes 2 crits.
Why is he rerolling?
He was just suspending the force. He pressed the wrong button.
No, he's taking just one. So that would mean.
Yeah, well, I'm saying he's taking crit. 2 in the sense that 1 is on the shield and then the crit card.
Yeah. So that means that that's a crit there. Okay, 1-5. Yeah, I forgot he was down a shield before.
Oh, the crit is canceled first. Where's the plasma torpedo?
There was just 1 crit, so it doesn't work like that.
But it was a hit, right? So this is actually flipped the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get him to fix it in a minute.
Yeah, but I mean, wait, is the plasma? No, but plasma. Yeah, that will be the way. Yeah, only 1 hit. It's not crit.
Yeah, so people are saying, so the way that works is it was So one went off the shield. So one shield came off. He was full. One shield came off for the plasma ability. Then the crit gets damaged, goes through first because of the plasma ability, which took the second shield, and then a hit onto the hull. So one hull damage. He's still down to one, just no wounded pilot.
Which might be relevant. Well, at this point, it looks really hard. I mean, it's probably just one more turn. Like I told you, at the pace they are playing, I don't think he has many practical chances to do so.
Well, man, if he takes out a couple droids, he has a chance. It's but you need to take out 2 this upcoming turn. How you do it, I don't know. That I'm not entirely sure. But if you can, that feels nice at least.
Yeah, it's not impossible. It's not impossible to win, but it's really difficult. I wonder, is he going to go all in on the Inquisitors since he knows where he's going to be? Because I mean, there is only one maneuver there that he can do, and there is no way that he can avoid the arcs with those droids if he decides to go after him. I think he's going to go forward with the hyena and get off the rock, and probably turn in with the brown vulture, and maybe he's just going to keep looking the other way with the 2 guys on the rock, and red may only go forward and maybe try to block Seven Sister. What do you think?
Blocking Seven Sister.
I mean, the Seven Sister has to come forward to have a shot. So maybe using red to try to block the Seven Sister, keeping the other 2 guys on the rock, just getting calculates, and probably he's going to get off the rock with the hyena to try to chase after the Inquisitor and maybe just turn there with the brown guy.
Yeah, so the tight turning rate, see, he's not stressed right now. The problem really is the fact that those vultures are on the rock. They can cover back or get closer.
I think he should barrel roll there with the red guy so that he blocks. He tries to block the Third Sister.
And we got some rotations happening.
So he's going for the Inquisitor, yeah, for the Fifth Brother. Oh. Okay.
Taking a calculate there. Maybe he won't. He's actually going to barrel roll first and then calculate.
Yeah, he's trying to go for both. And I guess he's going to get up the rock with the hyena with a barrel roll, or yeah, in a barrel roll to the right, I guess. He already has the target lock, so yeah. Not sure if do you think
all right, let's find out where this ship goes.
I think it will have been a little bit more, like giving him more arc to stay on the rock and just variable up to have like a bigger arc. Although, yeah, I don't think he can escape, right? Yeah, he can escape. So, yeah, I guess that might be.
All right, so it looks like he revealed 1 hearts on both. 1 hearts to the right. I'm seeing the numbers increase in the viewers. Hello, everybody. We are going to make our announcement after this game. We got 5 minutes and change left. Thank you for joining us. I'm excited to talk about it. Here's the first spoiler. We're not only doing announcements, we're actually opening registration. Let me put it that way.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That sounds huge. Give us another spoiler. A little
that's
one.
right. I gotta keep teasing because I know we have some European brothers out there and sisters out there who are just like, we want to go to bed. Hurry up. Where's Sleepy?
Oh, he actually managed to block that the Seven Sister.
Yep. That barrel roll blocked the hard one just barely, but here we go. Seven Sister range 1 into the red Vulture.
Okay, at least here she can use her ability.
2 hits. Has the force, but if he uses the force, no ability.
Yeah.
And he spent the force. Oh, he's getting all 3 through.
That's not bad.
This is how you gotta do
That's
it.
not bad. Yeah.
1, 2, 3 off the board. Creeping forward. 103 to 118.
But I don't think he has enough time. I mean, he's doing what he has to do, but running out of time.
And he does stay on the board because his calculate can still be used when when Fifth Brother shoots. Just 1 crit though, and that's going to be safe.
And 2 evades. I think this is game. Yeah, there is no time for more.
Well,
let's see.
If they can get to dials.
Well, yeah, but do you think they will make it that far?
There's not that many ships to fire. Hit crit. He needs it.
Only 1. Okay, so now the hyena. Okay, this might be it. So no mods for the Inquisitor.
All right, we have another shot coming in here. This is a target lock shot. Does he have a plasma still? Is it going to be 3 dice? It is. And
yeah, okay, 2.
spends the lock. Hit crit. Can he get 1 more? Does.
Yeah, he hit crit. Oh, this is rough. Without any defensive mods, he needs to roll 3 evades. No, he's dead.
And fifth.
He's gone.
It's Seven Sister versus the world. Yeah, at this point, there's no way, because there's not 40-something points available for Akhter to get in a single turn. We're going to go ahead and call the game.
Yeah, that was his last chance. Well, if he managed to hit with 3 crits on the Techno Union Bomber and get, I don't know.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge. Well, as we transition out here, we'll leave our friends on the screen. I think they're just going to play it out just to play it out. Let's talk a little bit about just the the state of the game. I think losing the interceptor early definitely hurt Akhter in not only just obviously losing points, but it put him on tilt a little bit. I felt like it probably changed the way that he approached the game going into it. What are some other big moments and other big things that you think affected the game?
Well, I think that first one was huge because not only he took damage from that interceptor, but he couldn't attack there because he was stepping on the rock. So basically, he took 8 shots coming his way, and he only shot with 2 interceptors during that first engagement. And in the next engagement, he actually bumped there with the 2 interceptors, so he didn't get any offensive mods either.
So I think that was really bad for him, really bad start, because he lost the interceptor basically during the first engagement, and then he lost the second one on the second engagement. And the Inquisitor wasn't present. The Fibrillator wasn't present at the beginning. And although the disengage that he made here was really nice because he didn't get shot there, I think that make it like really hard for him to keep up, because he disengaged with the two Inquisitors, but he didn't disengage with the Interceptor. So that meant that he got him just hanging there, and he took 2 damage there, which basically was what made him die in the next turn as well. So I think the main issue was that besides using one Interceptor too early, he engaged with only the Interceptors at the beginning, and he didn't get enough damage to reduce the number of vultures. I think he went too fast with them and make it even worse by stepping on the rock.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting matchup, and I think it's a good preview of what the Emperor is going to be. I mean, those two Inquisitors are really strong, and with the price going down on the passive sensors, I think that we are going to be seeing them quite often, because now I don't know. I think that they're going to be in most of the Empire builds in hyperspace.
All right. Well, my friend, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and let you go as we close it out here. Thank you so much for joining me.
It was a pleasure, and thank you for having me here, and wish you good luck with the announcement that you're going to make. I'm excited to hear about it too.
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see you.
See ya. All right. So they're just gonna finish this out. I'm gonna go ahead. We have 3 minutes to 6:30. We'll let these players. Today. What? I think Akhter's just trying to get those last couple points there. What's in the box? Marbles? No. I have done so much work in prep for today. Oh, wait. Spoilers. There are some big spoilers actually on that board. Enhance. Don't open the box. You'll find a dead cat. All right. So we're gonna move on from these guys. I just gotta make sure I can get the next game starting to set up. Zoom in and enhance. All right, just getting my next couple players set up, ready to play. Do I have Will's list? So we did a couple damage there. How's it going, Staniszewski? I see you.
Hello.
What's up, man?
New episode of Squad Up out detailing a lot of stuff that came out from every one of the EA Game Changers playing the game.
There you go. Check it out, guys. Squad Up on YouTube. That is Ryan's YouTube channel where he's covering all things Squadrons. Gold Squadron source for Squadrons content.
SW Squad Up until I am the #1 Squad Up, and then I might get rid of the SW.
There you go.
I hit my first milestone. I have 100 subscribers.
There you go. There you go. Little by little, man.
Yep. Keep it started. X-Wing Squadrons, kind of. I mean, it's Star Wars Squadrons. There's an X-Wing in there.
There is at least one. All right, spending blues calculator here. We're letting these guys finish out their game.
Mm-hmm.
It is 6:30. And
Can I
we're
put
gonna
links in the Twitch chat or no?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, neat. Give me a second.
Gonna reset the table so that our next players can get ready to go. And